like, I'm a chill person, but if you cross me, like, I'm sorry, but like, just you know, either we argue or you throw them hands. Like, it's one of those two.
One or the other.
Or one or the other. I mean, I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat anything either. Like, I'm just box it out, you know. But yeah.
If you ain't poppin', quit your talking. Big, get out your pockets. Whoa. Talking back, you talking slow. Getting bread, I'm on the low.
Is this one mine? It is mine.
Yes.
Damn.
What are you feeling like eating?
We would have a fourth mic.
I want to eat some sort of steak. I don't care from where. I just want to eat steak.
I'm down for steak.
Longhorn or
I don't
beef.
usually. I don't
A
eat
lot
beef.
of beef.
Pastrami? Well, you know where you can get that.
The reason I had to take like 3 seconds just to
anyway.
I mean,
Anyways, I don't really like steak, but steak sounds really good today, actually.
I mean, they got more than just steak. But
okay. Hey guys, welcome to
Canceled.
We talk about controversial things, everyday life, and things that you hear that you probably don't want to hear. Today we have
Wesley,
Crystal,
and Michael. This is our first podcast, so please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and to not miss one of our beautiful episodes, turn those post notifications on. Damn, that was pretty good for the first time.
That was good. It was a little much, don't you think?
But it was pretty good for the first time. I didn't even warm up or nothing today. It was just straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like we haven't been here for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Getting everything set up.
And talking about food because we hungry.
And beef.
A
lot of beef.
I actually haven't ate since.
Yeah. Yesterday? Me? I haven't eaten
I only ate
since
Taco
yesterday.
Bell
I
yesterday.
think I only
I
had
ate
one
about
meal
it.
yesterday, and I think
Me
it was
too.
with my sister. Y'all both had Taco Bell.
No, I had Taco Bell yesterday when I came over.
I
I
had
know.
Chick-fil-A at work at like 4.
I think I ate at like one or two. I think it was when I ate with my sister, and then he came over here trying to force feed me
Because I
Taco
thought she
Bell.
was hungry.
I wasn't hungry.
You know,
at the time.
my bad for caring. Next time I'm not gonna, I'm just not gonna, no. That's a no.
Ooh.
I'm not giving nobody my food no more.
Wow. What
That's
happened
just
to sharing is caring? Just because I say
Sharing
I
is
don't
not
want
caring.
it. Just because I say I don't want it doesn't mean you shouldn't offer me later.
You know, at this point, I'm not giving you the food. No more food.
Oh,
Just
man.
the end of it. Damn. So what should we talk about first?
I don't know. Did you get bullied in school, Mike? At all? Just jump straight into it.
There was times.
Period.
It was like times, not like every day, like wedgie and none of that, like fighting. It was none of that.
I've never seen somebody get away.
Yeah.
with it. I've never
Never
seen that type of
extensive.
bullying
That's not
in
like
school.
the movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure people. I'm sure people do
Maybe
that
back
shit.
in the day, like
I
Yeah.
think nowadays people get more bullied on
social
media.
Yeah.
It's all about the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was more like what I know in school. It wasn't like a bully. It was just like one situation where me and my friends we started a gaming vlog squad, you know, and we named it Curly Clan because all of us had like curly wavy
I
hair.
remember that.
Yeah, and like everybody in our school kind of knew about it, and they hated the way we were making videos. They were like, "Oh, like they're actually getting views, and like we could be doing the same thing, but nobody's really stepping up and doing it."
Yeah.
But we actually got our squad, like our friends, and we made our Curly Clan, and there was a time where we were posting like maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. But then we deleted like a bunch of them because we didn't think it was really good content. So whenever we started posting videos like every other week, people in our school that we went to, I'm not gonna say which school because, but
Right.
there was a time where me and my friends were leaving the school after school we were going to our buses, and a group of kids walked past us and was like, "Oh, that's the Curly Clan. They think they're all there, Curly Clan." Da, da, da. And like at first I was kind of like, dang, like that sucks, like,
Yeah.
people. But it wasn't a bad thing because like my friend like turned around and was just like, well, you're watching our videos, you know, like you're the one watching us,
Right?
You know,
You're literally sharing my video.
Yeah,
to
like,
tell your friends how bad
Right.
we suck.
and
But
that's why I was
that's
just
what haters are there for.
Yeah.
Haters are gonna hate. I mean, they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, this group sucks. Here, look at their video. You're
Yeah.
just giving them views. Period.
yeah, and that's what I mean. That's why like I didn't really worry about it that much because it's like, who are you to tell me like what I can and cannot do, you know? Mm-hmm. And like, I mean, I was young. I was living life in high school. I was, you know, we're all just trying to have that YouTube like dream, you know, like, oh, let's make it.
I mean, that was when YouTube was like popping off. Like everybody was making money off of YouTube.
Imagine it was 2017. Like 2017, like YouTube was like at the peak.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's why I was just like, I feel like nowadays those people from like the 2017 like are all really just canceled. Like from that, you know, that category, canceled. I just feel like they just got canceled. Like there's
James Charles,
Oh yeah.
Jeffree Star,
yeah.
Jaclyn Hill. I don't know if y'all know her, but she's probably canceled like a couple times already. David Dobrik.
That's true. Yeah.
A lot of people out there getting canceled.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's okay. So like, I just feel like that's kind of it's a good and bad. Like the cancel culture. It's like the way they get videos from years ago and bring it to light. You know, now like you were a whole different person.
Or even tweets. Like, who the hell has time in their day to sit there and literally go through years and years and years worth of tweets for one person? That's crazy.
I think it's even crazier on YouTube because like you legit have to go back all the way and then watch the whole video and see like what they said and what they did.
And ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody. I know I don't got time for it.
I don't got time.
And even if I did have time, I'm not going to go look for it, you know?
Yeah.
Why waste time?
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like it's just dumb. Like, cancel culture should be canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But like, it's like, why waste your time on finding something that doesn't even involve yourself? You know, like, just leave the person, like the whole David Dobrik thing, like, why did you bring it up to light now? You know, that was 3-4 years ago. They are a complete different person, you know, now. I feel like he can come back from this, you know?
Possibly. I mean, he wasn't the actual person.
Yeah, like, I feel like he can come back from this. Like, a lot
Maybe.
of YouTubers can.
Maybe.
I just feel like some YouTubers don't deserve to have a platform. James Charles. I just feel like a lot of people don't deserve that platform. I'm not even saying it in a negative way. Their actions say it. And
Right, yeah.
Well, when you mess up once, you learn from it. You mess up twice, you're like, okay, you know what? Maybe there's something that I need to fix.
yeah.
The third time, come on.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you haven't learned the first 2 times, you haven't learned the third time either. So it goes back to, you know, you shouldn't have that platform
Yeah.
because you're clearly not learning.
I just feel like that's dumb.
Well, Gen Z is a great generation. They love to nitpick at everything anybody does.
Everything. Like, you blink and, oh, you're canceled because you blink 2 times a day. Like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
I just... this TikTok really changed the game. TikTok really opened a lot of people.
TikTok is like, it's just another word for Vine, another word for memes. That's all it is. It's just, I feel like it changes. So right now it's TikTok, and now I'm kind of curious on what it's gonna turn into. You know, a year or two. What's it gonna be called now? It was Musical.ly or something like that. For at one point, you know. Now it's Instagram Reels, and it's you know, what's next? Facebook Reels.
Watch it. We'll watch it be real.
Watch it be Facebook next.
Now that we're on Facebook, I just want to say, like, why do people, like, wake up? Like, do you think people, like, wake up and think, you know what? I'm going to wash the dishes today, so I'm going to go live on Facebook today and let people watch me go wash the dishes. Or I'm going to take a drive. I'm just going to set up my phone and show the road. Like, I hate Facebook. I hate Facebook for that reason. Every time I go on there, it's some random person going live for some random reason at work or whatever. Like, do your actual job.
I know when I go on Instagram and I see like my notification pop up, it's like, you know, a certain person goes live and then 2 seconds later the same person goes live. I'm like, dude, if nobody's watching it the first time, just chill out and...
Oh, is that what that is? I always thought it was like a glitch.
No, I just feel like you shouldn't go live and nobody's watching you. You know, just mind your business. Like, I don't go live every day. Like, if you go live every day, you need to get a life.
Have you ever clicked into somebody's live and they're like literally full blown conversation with themselves?
Yeah.
Like if they have 500 viewers or something, and you're literally the only viewer.
Especially when they're on live and they're like, oh, what song should I listen to? It's like, you know, I'm gonna listen to this song. It's like you're only talking to yourself. Yeah. Like,
unless you know, somebody else comes in and they do like a FaceTime or But even then, like, I don't know.
I mean, that's how it is though. Like, think about it, like face to face. Like, that's don't y'all do that with like your significant other? Like, you know, when you're like,
I don't have a significant. I don't have a
me
significant
either.
other.
I'm single. But he was like,
now Wesley, this question is directed towards you.
I'm the only one with a significant other right now at this point.
No, but like, I mean, that's how you started off, you know, like social media. You know, you meet them.
Of course.
I mean, not face to face, but you meet them like, you know, if you guys want to FaceTime, get used to each other, and then face to face, and it's like, you know, take it step by step. So that when it comes to a relationship, you're kind of like, I guess, taking it slow, but you're not like, I mean, you're not rushing anything, and you're not feeling forced to talk to them, you know. But that's how you started off, with like a little talk, and then see how y'all's vibe go, and then you go ahead and hang out in person and just chill out.
Right. And you'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
I mean, take things slow. Don't ever rush into something.
Yeah. Have you ever had like a bad experience with like relationship?
Well, the person I'm with right now, that's my first relationship, my honest relationship. Back in high school, all the 3-4 other relationships I had was, I mean, I wouldn't even call them relationships, because I mean, we didn't really do anything that a typical couple does. Like, I wouldn't go on dates, I wouldn't do anything but go to school with them and see them at school. Yeah, literally, that's it. So, but in high school, y'all know, I was trying to hide something, of course. So that's a whole different story.
I mean, have you had a bad experience?
I mean, define bad experience.
Like, you know, you dated that person and then they made you realize, like, you know, I'm better off alone.
Oh, definitely. I'm not gonna name this person, but I'm pretty sure if they ever watch this, they'll definitely know who they are. But I was dating a guy one time. We'll say his name is
Bob.
When I first met him, I knew him in high school, but when I first met him outside of high school, he made himself seem like this great person, and I obviously fell for him. Like, I was blinded by love or something, because
that's true.
That is true.
But he completely took advantage of the fact that I have my own place, my own car, and by week 2 of us dating, I knew that.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
By week 2, I knew that it just wasn't gonna work out, and I tried to push forward with it. You know, I tried to make it work, but finally, like, to this day, I think he'll tell people that he broke up with me, and I'll give him that. Like, if he wants to go around telling people that he broke up with me, that's fine. But I just want to say that I broke up with him.
Yeah.
I brought up the conversation, but yeah, I had to get out of it. It was very toxic. It was very toxic.
And who wants to be in a toxic relationship?
Especially when you know your worth and you know you can do so much better, but because you can't find that yet, you're like forcing yourself into a relationship that you know is not good for you.
Yeah.
But then you start seeing things and you're like, shit, I can do way better than this. Like, I shouldn't have to sit here and deal with it. So that's how I got out of that.
I've been through it too. It was more like not a lot of people like know the story. I feel like y'all know it already, but you know, when I started talking to somebody my senior year, and after graduation, I was moving to Florida. And I moved to Florida for about like 7-8 months. And while I was still there, like I was talking to her like on a daily. I was on FaceTime every single day, making sure she was good. But then like Florida wasn't a good place for me. It was very depressing, and because like I didn't have any friends or anything like that. So
that sucks.
It does suck. But I came back to Tennessee, moved back, and I worked things out with her. So we continued to keep talking, and we like officially started dating. So we were talking like 6-7 months, and then I came back and we talked like the rest. And we worked things out, and sooner or later, like she was still in school. Well, she just went to senior, and I was already out of high school. So when you're in school, you can't really you don't have advantage to do anything. You like your significant other is in there doing whatever she's doing.
Right.
And while I was trying to like work for us, like get money so we can do certain things together, like go on trips and just do things that relationships do. And I had a friend that went to the school, and he sent me pictures and videos of her holding hands and like sitting down with like the same guy in the hallway and lunch and class. So it was kind of weird for me because I know who the dude was. Like I knew
personally.
Like, yeah, it was her ex. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you remember that time we went to
Dairy Queens?
Yes.
I remember that.
Is that the person you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's another story. I mean, I'll tell you that after this. But like after that, I confronted her about it. I went over to her house, but I didn't bring it up. Like I was quiet about it. I was just like, I'm not gonna bring it up until she says something about it, But she never brought it up. So that's when I had to like, all right, look, this is what I heard. Is this true? She said no, it's not true. So I showed her pictures and videos of what my friend sent me, and she was silent.
Yeah, because she knows she just got caught. She was silent. She lied.
She was silent.
Simple as that.
And I mean, I left her. I mean, I'm not finna sit here and like sugarcoat anything. Like I left her. She got butthurt, and then more drama stirred up. She went on Instagram Live to like stir things up. So I went on my live and I stirred things up. And then I had friends that were females like going after her, and then she had like dudes coming after me. So it was more like a little war. But I mean, it never like got into something serious, like
right.
But I left her at this, and I've been single for 3.5 years. She moved on the next week with another dude, not even the ex. She moved on with another dude. So it shows you how fast. Yeah, it shows you how like who was loyal in the relationship and who wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, whatever she's doing, whatever she's doing.
I don't understand why when somebody breaks up with you, just accept it.
Yeah,
it's not gonna work out. Okay, that's fine. You could do better, and I could do better, and
yeah. Oh, I can most definitely do a lot better. Trust me.
Compared to, I
mean, like I'm not finna like sugarcoat anything, but like I'm not the finest person on.
You shouldn't have to sugarcoat anything
on earth, but like I'm way better, just in general, like of a person than she was, But
Did you say it's your house?
Did you hear that?
Did you say it's your house?
Like, I want to be in this there too.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, my neighbors be moving shit all the time.
Yeah.
And they just don't give a fuck, but.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Let's bring back to the conversation. So I decided to be a good friend, and I was like, hey, Crystal, like, let's go to Dairy Queens and we should get some ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
And we went to go get some ice cream. I drove, right?
Yeah,
I drove, and I was just like, let's go, let's eat some ice cream, let's chill outside. It was a hot day, so like, who wouldn't go eat outside, So we went outside. No, mind you, there was a family of like kids, there was kids there. There was another couple, and then me and Crystal. We are legit having a normal conversation. Like, I mean, how normal it could be, like, just a chill day. Nobody's bothering us.
We're not bothering anyone.
A car comes by, right? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, like, why is it going slow? It goes around again. Then, whenever it came back, they rolled down their window and was like, "You a bitch." And I'm like,
drove off so fast.
And like drove off so fast, and like I had no phase. I was just eating my ice cream, and I was just like,
yeah, I think I had a burger that day.
yeah, like I was so confused. Like I wasn't even scared. It was just the fact that I didn't get to see who said it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just eating my ice cream, minding my business, and then me looking at you like,
yeah, we were like, wait
driving by, like it just shows you like I don't care for you, you know, like
right. The childish one is clearly that person.
yeah. And like the thing is, there was a female in the passenger seat because she
was.
saw like kind of like
there.
who was in the passenger seat. There was a female with dark hair, and that was
Dark
my
hair.
ex, you know, and so that kind of showed you it was probably her recent boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it just shows you like what kind of a man he is. Like if you're taking your time, like taking your time out of your day to go to a place where you saw me, you came back just to say that, and you can't get out of your car and like man up.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Clearly.
Like I'm a chill person, but if you cross me, like I'm sorry, but like just you know, either we argue or you throw them hands. Like it's one of those two.
One or the other.
One or the other. I mean, I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat anything either. Like I'm just box it out, you know. But yeah, that's that. Have you ever had an experience like that? Like somebody?
No, I haven't had no experience like that.
Wesley's like,
yet.
better not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too kind of like, if for those who know me, I'm too kind of a person.
He is.
And in
he
high
is
school,
very
people
nice.
call me like a teddy, like I was a teddy bear. Like I'm not
Yeah.
like, literally, you have no reason to be mad at me. I you know, and for me to be mad at you, you really have to do something to piss me
Yeah.
off. Nobody's ever seen me pissed off, like pissed off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nobody's done that to me. I hope nobody will.
Or
Cause
somebody like after the video, I'm gonna go pissed off Wesley.
well, hope not.
Yeah.
So
He can throw hands.
yeah, I can, but you don't want to find out that Puerto Rican side of me.
Yeah.
I will
At
black
all.
out.
Yeah.
I will be
black out.
gone.
I black out.
And I'm a big guy, so it's gonna take a few people to stop
Yeah.
me. It's not gonna take one or two. You're gonna need about four to stop my ass.
That's one thing. Like we have conversations that are so crazy. Like we'll sit down and we'll have a conversation about what we ate, and then out of nowhere we sit down, we just like chilling, and then we start talking about like random things. Like I'm talking about like things that you probably don't even think of. Like let's say, do you believe like in any conspiracies at all?
I don't know if I believe conspiracy theories. Like
no.
which ones? What?
Like do you believe like you know
Like for example,
other life forms outside of Earth?
Mermaids.
Mermaids?
I don't know about.
like what about like Bermuda Triangle?
Like
I saw this thing on Facebook the other day where this man he flies the usual route from like NASA or something like that to Miami. It takes in a turboprop, which is a small plane. It takes about an hour and a half. Well, he said that when he took off, he saw a dark cloud and it was getting bigger in size, not because he was flying towards it.
Yeah.
He physically saw it grow, and so he flew right through it. Nothing happened. When he got up to about 11,000 feet, he saw the same cloud, but this time it was bigger and he couldn't go around it or above it. He had to go through it.
Yeah.
So when he went through it, he said it got not dark as night, pitch dark as night. No light was coming through the clouds, and it felt like he was in a storm.
Yeah.
Well, he saw the light, and he came to the light, and exited the cloud. And then I'm a pilot, so he contacted Miami Tower and was like, "Where are we?" Because when he was in the cloud, all his instruments were going berserk.
Yeah.
He couldn't tell which way was north, south, east, or west. You couldn't tell if the plane was going up or down.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell what altitude you were at. Like, everything was going berserk. He did not know what was going on. When he came out, he was like, "Yeah, you're in Miami." They were like, "You're in Miami."
Yeah.
He's like, "That can't be. It's only been 40 minutes, and it's an hour flight." And so when he landed, he checked the plane for any damage. No damage. He checked the fuel quantity. He did not burn the fuel that he
This
usually
dude just
burns.
like teleported.
yeah, did he time
He
travel?
completely teleported. and he lived to tell the tale.
Wow.
And he had passengers on the plane who can confirm everything.
Yeah, there was a pilot. I think I saw like a couple weeks ago that a pilot on the plane contacted the airport and was saying that they like saw like an object next to them that it was like not in their radar at all. And like, you know, when you're like flying, you have to see like what's around you, you know. But like when he was looking through the windows, there was an object like following them the whole time. And like that's like it was a real conversation like through like, you know, their walkie-talkies and everything. Like they just
I mean like when you're flying, it's open. There's nothing
open, like,
blocking your view.
You can kind of see
40,000
like,
feet.
if you see everything white and blue, like if you see something black go around, like you're gonna see it. You know,
you're gonna notice it.
Yeah, just like you're driving. Like if you're focused on the road and you just focus on the road, like if you see a car coming from this, like you're gonna see it coming. You know? But that's like aliens and stuff. Like I don't know if about like aliens, but like maybe other life forms outside of Earth. I do believe. Like, come on now. Just
there has to be
one
something.
Planet, like one planet has living things. Like there has to be other planets.
There has to be something. And then that Area 51.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
that area is completely...
They're hiding stuff.
They're hiding something. And it's completely blocked off to everything. Not even planes are allowed to fly over it. No matter
how like
how
only their
high.
like
only
like
military.
vehicles.
Speaking on Area 51, do y'all remember like 2 years ago when people were planning on raiding?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing
I
happened.
don't know.
I know
did
people
that
went,
happen?
but they never got to go inside, like above the gate.
They
Wow.
would have never made it.
Yeah.
I mean, like that place is completely fortified.
Yeah.
They have snipers in place every direction.
Yeah.
On top of that, the distance from where their property starts to the time you get to the base, it's a pretty long stretch, and it's a desert. They're gonna, like you said, they're gonna see somebody coming from every direction.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to get into places like that.
They'll do a warning shot to let you know we see you.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't think, and if you make it, if
The warning
somehow,
it might hit. To be honest.
yeah,
It might
and
hit.
if you make it to
They won't
them,
kill you yet.
if you make it to them gates, you lucky as hell.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You know, you made it there alive, but you ain't gonna get inside because I'm sure that they have like some sort of like you got badge, you got security officers. You're not gonna make it.
That's the thing. Like it's hard to get into places like that. Like there's just no way
It's
you
not
can
gonna
make
happen,
it.
yeah.
You know? Unless like you're invisible, like just go
What,
in,
some Harry
you know?
Potter stuff?
Yeah, like
Put the cloak on and
like,
walk.
it's just no way to get in. But I know it's kind of hard to get into places like that. Example, like, do y'all believe that we actually went to the moon?
I don't know.
So like just hear me out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Movies,
What about them?
right? So what I think is, for example, we have the rocket here, us watching, right? They can make it seem like, oh, they're going inside the rocket, but low-key they can like have a back door to go somewhere else inside a room, have the rocket launch up, right? These people are still here. People are watching the rocket. Oh my God, look, the rocket's going up. We're going to the moon, whatever. Everybody's going up. The rocket could go to space, whatever.
But the people are not in it.
But they make, like, whenever they go in that room, it's like a whole film, like, studio.
But the only thing I gotta say about
you've been watching YouTube at like 3 a.m, haven't you?
You know, these are things that I really think about. Like, yes, like, I'll watch it, but it's like, it makes so much sense. So it's like, if a rocket goes up, you're looking at, like nothing's, like, no, like, you're just focused on the rocket. You know, you're just like, damn, like, they're really gonna go to the moon. We have these people in the studio, like, you know, making a movie. There's no wind, right? So there was wind when it was, like, there's no wind in space.
But how do we know that there's no wind in space?
That's what everybody was saying.
Well, there's no wind in space, yeah, but how do we know?
That's what I'm
On the
saying.
moon?
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
How do we
Like,
not know that there's no
like,
wind on the moon?
you know, people are looking at it, they're like, oh, like, they're all going like this, right? Looking at it with their, you know, binoculars, whatever, but, like, these people are still inside this little room making the whole movie. They're like, all right, guys, let's set up everything, like, put the rocket head and just put it there. Go inside, come outside, put your feet, like, on the sand that we have, and then we'll just go on through there. I just don't see how from 1969, if we haven't been up there since, We've never been.
Well,
I just don't think like 1969. You go up.
But what about those astronauts who died? You know how on the launch it exploded and all 4 of them.
But it exploded.
It exploded. It didn't even get to space.
It looked like it hit a dome. Like you know how like Earth, you know, but like it hit a dome, but like the explosion was going like this way instead of going that way. It was going downwards. Like if it blew up, like if it hit something and it blew up,
instead of
like have you seen the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
You know how you're like stuck in the dome?
I think I saw this on TikTok the other day.
Yeah, like if you're stuck inside a dome, like you don't see outside. You know, you always see what you're like I guess like programmed to see. Like they can put like an invisible dome, right? And then the clouds and whatever will reflect off of that, and you won't notice if anything's real or not. So if that rocket goes up and it explodes from this direction, like something must have hit it or stopped it from going up, you know? That's I mean,
damn, the Simpsons just keep
the Simpsons on that.
They know everything.
Yeah,
that would be kind of scary to think about, you know, because if they put a dome over a whole city, and then they're planning on blowing it up.
And did you see whenever they got outside of the dome, like the government was after them?
No, I didn't see that.
They were all like, everybody was all like,
they're all fugitives as soon as they got out the dome.
Yeah, no, I think I saw a stitch where a girl was talking about the radio activity. I don't know how to say it. I'm not that smart.
Like in the lake.
In some islands that the U.S. was using to test nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
Apparently there's domes over that, but the water pressure is starting to like break the glass.
Yeah.
And now apparently if the dome breaks, we're fucked.
Yeah. See, it's like things like that. Like it doesn't.
I heard that the radioactivity in those domes are like higher than, what are those Asian places that were bombed back in the day?
I forgot.
We're about to say some
stupid
maps off of zombies.
Think that we're smart or something, but we're not.
No.
But have you ever seen the movie 100?
No, I haven't.
So I feel like that is because in the movie 100, everybody went out into space. They built like a space station.
That's a show, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a series.
The 100.
Yeah,
the 100.
Yeah, on
Netflix. And basically everybody went in outer space.
That was not a promotion. We're just saying.
It's not a promotion. And they're stuck up there for like 100 years or so, but they're starting to run out of oxygen.
Yeah.
So they had to find some test subjects to send down to Earth to see if the radiation has, gone away or like how is Earth. And so they took 100 juvenile kids that they kept in cells and sent all 100 to the ground just to see if it was safe. In other words, they're guinea pigs.
Yeah.
And they were fine. They managed to build a little society or whatever.
Yeah.
But they had these bracelets that tell everybody on the ship, oh yeah, they're alive, they're doing well.
Yeah.
They took them off. And
so they live like free roam.
So they live free roam. And upstairs, they think they're dead.
Yeah.
But they don't know that because they can't see them.
Yeah.
But at some point, the whole ship comes crashing down to Earth because, they ran out of oxygen, they're running out of time, and so they got to get down. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us where we are forced into outer space.
That just need to be answered, but knowing the government, they're not gonna tell us at all.
Nope, they're not. They'll tell you at the last minute.
Yeah, and even at I just feel like they wouldn't even tell you at all.
They would never tell us.
Yeah, they probably
even if you're dying on your bed, like this gonna be like, yeah, we're not telling you.
You could die.
Rest in peace. You could come back and haunt someone and tell them.
Right.
Well, you die, it's like you're gonna know what's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
It's like once you die, you know all.
That's all that we have for today. Right?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry, y'all.
Did y'all decide where to eat?
I'm going with whatever y'all want. I just want food.
I feel like Mikey's always the picky eater. Like we'll name a place and he'll be like, I don't know if I like that.
Let's go Logan's. No Logan's? Okay. How about...
Welcome to Chili's.
I've only been to Chili's once.
Chili's just got that chicken Alfredo. That's so good.
Anyways, we're just going to end it here.
Yeah, we're just going to end it here. This is too much information already.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any conspiracies that you might want us to like talk about, go ahead and comment down them like below, and we might just pick 2 or 3 to talk about. But yeah, other than that, this is our first episode. Also, please, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on so you won't miss one of our beautiful episodes.
Yes, sir.
And it's Wesley, Crystal, and Michael, and we're out. Peace.
If you ain't poppin', quit your talking. Big, get out your pockets. Talking back, you talking slow. Getting bread, I'm on the low. Tryna stop me, but I'm on a roll. And she down, she bout to blow. Hit it once, had to let it go. Fool me once, but you a hoe. We clipping it back, we bustin' them round.